Welcome to a new series where we find serious answers to funny questions. So I was up late last night and a bit hungry. When I entered the kitchen looking at the toaster, a funny thought came to me. Can a toaster operate properly inside a freezer? My empty tummy said, let's find out. And my mind, half asleep, half awake, thought the only way I could get an answer is by trying it. So if you put a toaster inside a freezer, plug it in with an extension cord and put bread inside to toast, what would happen? If you think the bread would get hot, that means the freezer isn't functioning correctly, but you think it would get cold, then the toaster isn't fulfilling its purpose. Here's the answer. The winner is toaster. Can you believe it? The big fat freezer lost small cute toasters outperform the freezers hands down. So what is the science behind it? It might seem like toasters and freezers are counterparts. One cools while the other heats. However, the coils in typical toasters reach temperatures high enough to glow, indicating they exceed about 600 degrees Celsius. Because of this extreme heat, the toaster's function is minimally affected by ambient temperatures of 20 degrees Celsius, 4 degrees Celsius, or even minus 15 degrees Celsius. If the bread is frozen, the toaster may require slightly more time to reach the optimal toasting temperature, but it can still achieve it without difficulty. Let's think about another question. What would happen if both are left running? Who would win then? A toaster generates around 1,000 watts of heat, which is significantly more than what the cooling system of a household freezer can effectively remove. Both refrigerators and freezers remove heat from inside and release it outside, making them more efficient than toasters. They have a coefficient of performance of 2 or 3, meaning they use 1 unit of electricity to move 2 or 3 units of heat. In contrast, toasters convert 1 unit of electricity into 1 unit of heat, so their efficiency can't match the toaster's 1,000 plus watts of heat production. Ultimately, even if the freezer were as powerful as the toaster, it would struggle to prevent the toaster's heating coils from reaching the temperatures needed to toast bread. Can we test it out? The answer is yes. Think you live in a colder city like Edinburgh in Scotland? You would love to, right? I would for sure. In winter nights, Edinburgh experiences temperatures akin to those inside a freezer, essentially replicating a freezer environment with extensive heat absorption capability. If you leave a toaster plugged into an extension cord and run it for a few hours, periodically going outside to retrieve the toast and replace the bread, the straightforward outcome is this. The toaster should handle the task without difficulty. Ultimately, to the toaster, all weather conditions simply mean cold surroundings. The concept of cold and warm is often irrelevant in many high-temperature processes. Try this on your next trip when you go watch the Northern Lights. 'Cause life isn't perfect, it's funny. If you want answers to more such life-altering questions, then like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.